Record.
Bring up bars and tone.
10,
Ready to fade
9,
to black and fade
8,
out tone.
7, 6, 5, 4,
Fade to black and
3,
fade out tone.
2, 10,
Ready to fade
9,
in slate.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Fade
3,
in slate.
2, 10,
Ready to fade to black.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Fade to
3,
black.
2, 10,
Ready to fade in
9,
opening graphic and
8,
music.
7, 6, 5, 4,
Fade in graphic
3,
and music.
2,
Ready
10,
to fade out music.
9,
Fade in host mic is all to
8,
cam 2. Ready to cue
7,
talent. Dissolve to cam
6,
2. Fade out
5,
music. Open host mic and
4,
cue him. Ready to bring up
3,
host name key.
2, 1.
Bring up host name
Hello
key.
everyone, welcome to Side Quests. I'm your host, Edward Kira. We have a great show for you today.
Ready to
With us is Dylan Wood, who
three.
will tell us all about their
Take
side
cam
quests. Welcome to the show, Dylan.
Bring
Thanks
up
for
guest
having me.
name
It's
key.
great to be here.
What's your hobby and
Ready to
favorite thing about
take
it?
cam 1.
So,
Take cam
my
one.
hobby is playing video games and working on my computer,
Take
and
out.
it's really rewarding to just kind of tinker with something. I always like messing with
cam
things, and then also being able to play some of my favorite games on that, computer, and
Take cam 3.
just enjoy the experience.
Cool, what got you into it?
Ready cam 1. Take cam 1.
My brother, and then originally one of the first main games that I played was Fallout 4 on the
Ready, cam
PS4, and it's not the greatest game ever, but it's very nostalgic for me, and it really got me into that Fallout spiral where it's like a lot more like shooter RPG type games. It's always been fun.
Take cam 3.
Cool, do you want
Ready, cam
to
1.
improve or expand your hobby long term? Do you have any specific goals?
Take cam
One of
1.
my goals is probably getting
Ready,
to
cam
my
3.
backlog. So I buy a bunch of games that are on sale for like, dirt cheap, and then I end up never playing them because I'm just like replaying Cyberpunk or New Vegas again, or just like Helldivers or Zomboid, where it's just a nothing game where you have no real goals. But I need to get to like Mass Effect, BioShock,
Take
a
cam 3.
bunch of Borderlands, a bunch of games that I have and haven't even started.
3 minutes.
Cool,
to
what
the
advice
studio
would you give to
Ready,
someone
cam
who's
1.
starting out?
Buy a console. PCs are way too expensive. They can
Ready, cam 3.
have amazing, beautiful performance, and you can have an awesome monitor and like keyboard and mouse setup. But best bang for your buck is hands down a console. You can get a cheap used one and get a few games, and it's a great way to start
Take
out.
cam 3.
If you really want to, put together a budget build. Don't go all out on a PC. It's not really worth it.
Okay, is there anyone
Ready,
you
cam
look
1.
up to or like to watch?
Take cam 1.
Yeah, it's usually just in the background, kind of like a podcast. But Markiplier,
Ready, cam
Game Grumps, Slimesicle, Alpha Rad. It's all just, really entertaining. Recently, I've gotten a lot into Slimesicle, and his videos are always entertaining.
Take cam 3.
Cool, is it an expensive hobby to maintain, and do you make money from it?
Take cam 1.
You can make money. I don't have the
Cam 3.
personality nor the drive to really stream or make videos or anything, because it's an escape. I want to keep it as an escape. I don't really want to turn it into a job. And then it can be very, very expensive. You can spend thousands of dollars on a computer, or you could do a good budget build. I want to say for like maybe $1.5 grand, and you can have something that can run almost
Take cam
anything.
3.
But really, like I said before, best way is just a console because it's like maybe like $200-300, and then you're already ready to play as long as you have like a TV. But
Ready cam 1.
Yeah, have you ever left your hobby or thought about quitting? What keeps you going?
Take cam 1.
no, never had a reason to leave it. I
Ready, cam 3.
should probably take more breaks from it because it's kind of like a daily thing. I should probably like, I don't know, get out of the house and go fishing or something. But
Take
I
cam
don't
3.
know. It just kind of keeps me going because it's just always entertaining. There's always another game out there. It's just such a giant industry.
Ready cam 1.
Nice. Well, that's all we have today,
minute,
and
you up,
Stretch-
stretch 'em
hold
out.
I'd like to
stretch-
thank Dylan here for
Stretch.
coming.
That would
It was a
actually-
pleasure to
stretch
have you,
questions.
and
Straight. Read.
oh, fuck. How long have you been
Ready,
doing this
cam
hobby?
1.
So I've
Take
been
cam
doing
1.
it since,
45 seconds.
I
to
would
the studio
say,
up, 45 seconds.
before middle school. I would say maybe like 6th grade I really got into it, maybe like 5th grade. So I've been doing it for a long time. But
Ready cam 3.
Cool. Do you have any friends who share your hobby?
yeah, I mean, I have a
Take cam 1.
ton of
30
friends.
seconds
That's
to the
kind of
end.
how we
You'll get
connect
the
usually,
wrap
is like either just like
Cam
on a
2.
Discord call that meet up because they're all off like down south at
Make sure
like
that you start
ISU or
wrapping
something
up.
like that.
Ready to fade in music.
But I have a bunch of
Take cam 2.
buddies who just play like Helldivers and stuff like that together.
Cool.
11,
What's your favorite memory
Tell
doing
them to
your
start
job?
wrapping up.
8,
Ooh,
6,
honestly, even though it was a rocky release, the release of Cyberpunk was super, super exciting for me, even though it didn't end up being that great at the start. It got a lot better. I still
Yeah,
loved it at the launch.
definitely. And well, that's all we have today. And I'd like to thank Dylan here for coming and sharing his thoughts.
Ready to fade out
Now,
mic
this is
speed
Edward
up, dissolve
Kira,
graphics.
your host on Side Guest, and I want to wish you a great afternoon.
Dissolve to graphics, fade out mic, speed up music to full.